Welcome back everybody, your typical bull here, and we are back for lesson 7 in our swing trading course. Today we're going to be going over several useful tools that you can use in your career that can greatly benefit you in the long and the short term. But before you do that, if these videos are benefiting you in any way, please consider subscribing to the channel, liking the content. It really helps the channel to grow. Sharing the channel is also appreciated as well. We're going to be launching a lot of free educational content, so hit that bell icon so that you get alerts when we post new videos. You're not going to want to miss out. And with that being said, let's get right out of this and get onto Google for some juicy bits. So first up here, we're going to be looking at ChartMill. ChartMill is a great website. You can look at news articles over here. You've got some basic charting, and then you have a star rating that this site gives you. See here, the TA rating, they rate their setups. But the very best part, I think personally, of this site is this analyzer and this trading ideas tab. You can get a lot of really great ideas and see stocks maybe you wouldn't normally look at. If this loads here, see here, you can see over at the top we have technical breakout setups, we have affordable growth, we have value stocks, there's some dividend stocks, there's a lot of growth stocks potentials, and this will give you different lists. You see here on LB, this here ends up with a technical rating of 10, and it gives you a lot of the reasoning behind it. Both the short-term and the long-term trends are positive. It's very positive, and then you can just see all the reasoning behind it here. And then there's the setup analysis over here, and you can actually see the charts and the analysis on those. And there's several different tickers here. This can give you some great ideas. So, and then if you click over on this trading ideas tab, you'll get basically a lot of the same thing. You can see there's bull flags, momentum squeeze, growth stocks, swing trading ideas, and different ideas. It is important to note though that you should not base your trades solely on tools like this, because they are just tools. So check out ChartMill here and have a look around, see what you can see. And with that, we're going to get into Finviz. I personally use Finviz almost on a daily basis. They have a fantastic stock screener that I like a lot. You can see the number of advancing here, which is another great tool. You can see the top gainers, new highs, top losers, different things like that. And then you've got a heat map here, of course. You can see the NASDAQ, the Dow, and the S&P 500. But what I really want to get into here is this screener. You can set up your screeners a number of different ways. I'm just going to do a real basic one here real quick to show you kind of how it works. Let's say we're looking for stocks over $20 that are trading at 1.5% relative volume, and they have over 1 mil volume normally, and they're currently at 2 million volume. And then we can go to a technical indicator. Let's say we're looking for stocks that are not overbought, and that's pretty well good. And then we can, of course, we get a list of tickers here, so we have 2 pages. What I like to do personally is click this charts tab so that I can scroll through these charts and find setups just on these small charts that I like to look at. And then, of course, if you like them, you can blow them up. Let's just say I'm looking at this here. You can blow them up and you can see the chart at a glance here and kind of come up with your own trading ideas. And then with that said, let's move into the next one, which is going to be bar chart. I use bar chart specifically for options. Of course, you have news articles and different things here as well. It's going to be much the same as Finviz and ChartMill, but I think personally bar chart has a great options. If you're looking for unusual options volume, you can find those tickers here. If you're looking for increases in open interest, which is another indication that maybe sentiment is changing in a stock, you can find that here also. See, you can see here the iTub put for the $5 strike price of January 21, 22 has a 48,000 open interest, and it's gained that much open interest pretty much in a day or just a very short period of time. That could be an indication that a lot of people think that this is going to fall. So do keep in mind though that these are ideas, and ultimately all of your trading should come from you. You make the decision, not these websites. Next up, we're going to go to Estimize. Estimize is a website where private people, like individuals or professionals, can offer their analytics or things of that nature for certain tickers. But the main thing I want to talk about here is this calendar. You can look at major economic events that are upcoming. See, let's just click here on Monday, May the 3rd. You see there's 66 earnings events and 4 economic events this coming up on May the 3rd of Monday. See, you can just click here and look at the equities, which you have earnings reports, and then you have the economic reports also that are coming out. These are great tools to use, and that can also help you come up with some ideas. You can create your own watch lists, and all of these websites are free for the most part. They do have some premium features to them, but just peruse around this and check out Estimize as well. I want to talk about StockTwits also. StockTwits is basically the Twitter for stock tickers, and a lot of things one thing you especially want to learn here is that there's going to be a lot of clout posts here that are just completely, excuse my language, but they're completely just terrible ideas down here in the comment section. You're going to want to avoid most of that, but you can look at tickers that are trending. So let me just go and find one here. Let's click on ETCX. You can see here it comes with a little chart. You'll get comments, and you can see that this 22.5% increasing message volume about this ticker. This is how you can find stocks that maybe amount to make a big move. If you notice that, see, this has 302.5% message volume. You can find a lot of volume, and you can find a lot of large movements in looking through things that are trending like this on social media sites and things of that nature. But once again, base these trades on your own plans and follow your own risk management. Just because millions of people are talking about something does not mean that it's going to be a winner. Every single trade can be a loser. So it is important to always manage your risk, because you never know which ones are going to win big and which ones are going to lose big. Next, we're going to talk about some news outlets here. First up is going to be CNBC. I have the CNBC app on my phone. I get alerts. I also do want to mention the Wall Street Journal. I have that app on my phone as well. You can search different market news. You'll find tons of news articles here that could move your markets. And it's just important to always stay up to date on the news. Yahoo Finance is another great news site. You see there's all kinds of news articles here. You can search different tickers. You can find fundamentals for stocks and things of that nature on Yahoo Finance. And then just before we get on here, I want to mention other social media sites like Twitter. See, I follow personally a lot of professional traders, and I follow public figures that have the ability to move the stock markets, like the Trumps, the Clintons, of course. Elon Musk is obviously a major mover of stocks. Recently, he's been tweeting a lot about Dogecoin, and of course, Dogecoin is shooting the moon. I just follow a bunch of people like CEOs and prominent public figures whose opinions matter to the general public. That it's once again important also to always remember to manage your risks when you take these trades. But it's undeniable that certain news articles and certain people's opinions do matter to the public, so it is quite important to follow them and find out what they're saying that could possibly affect positions that you are in. And with that being said, that is going to cover it for these tools. I hope that this helps you guys out some in your current trading careers, or if you're new to this, if it gives you some insight on some of the things people can use in order to help. Obviously, this is not an exhaustive list. It can give you ideas into how to move forward into finding more of these tools for your own. So please remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and do check us out on Discord. We have about 25,000 members. There are a lot of free channels as well as premium channels, which you get for $7 a month. There's a lot of wisdom here. We've got several analysts that give great alerts, and you can find those links below. So once again, remember, like, subscribe, and comment, and we will see you in the next one.